Hello, economists. We are here today for a quick overview of the circular flow diagram. So when we talk about the circular flow diagram, this is a model that shows us how the economy works. So first we have households, and this is us. This is individuals or families with all their abilities and skills. And then we have businesses. And businesses are where our goods and services are going to be produced and distributed. And then we have two different markets. Now remember, a market is just a place where an exchange happens. Okay? And it can be a physical, actual, real place, or it can even be a virtual place, like a stock market where they are virtually trading stocks. Okay, so just a market is where an exchange happens. So the first market is the product market, and this is where finished goods and services are exchanged for money. Think about the name, product market. Products are a finished good or service, especially when we think about a good. This is a product, so this is where we would exchange products. And then our other market is the resource market. And this is where our productive resources are exchanged for money. And remember, our productive resources are also called the four factors of production. So we have land, we have labor, we have capital, and we have entrepreneurship. Now, if you are a business, you are going to produce a good or service. And when you produce that good or service, it is going to have to go to the product market in order for you to sell it. Okay, so as a business, you're going to send your goods and services to the product market, and then households will buy these goods or services. Okay, we need shampoo, we need food, we need, all the things that we need to satisfy our wants and needs. So businesses make those goods and services, and we as households get those goods and services. Now, we don't get them for free. We have to pay for those goods and services. And so in exchange for the goods and services, we are going to make a payment for those goods and services, and that payment becomes income for the businesses. All right, so businesses now have money that they need. What are they going to do with that money? They are going to pay their workers for the work that they do making these goods and services. So as a household, we are the ones that hold the productive resources. Okay, we can provide labor. Sometimes we can provide those natural resources. We can provide, especially that labor aspect of it, and some of that human capital and entrepreneurship. So as a household, we are providing the productive resources to the resource market, and businesses use those productive resources so that they can make those goods and services that we buy. Now, none of us are going to go to work for free, and so businesses use the income that they get off of making their goods and services, and they use that to pay us for our productive resources. When we go to work, we get a paycheck, and that becomes our income. And when we get paid, then we can pay for the goods and services that we buy in the product market. So you can see here that money is constantly flowing in this circular flow of the economy. Money is not created. The bank's not printing more money. It's just being exchanged between businesses and households. So this is just a simplified model of how the economy works and how money flows through the economy as there is exchanges made in the product market for goods and services and exchanges made in the resource market for productive resources. And that is our general overview of the circular flow.